ADA, we start with 1 hour chart. Okay, if we refer to our analysis in my last video when the price was here, I mentioned the price is going to drop because we mentioned we're putting this one in relative to this. And as I mentioned, if the we can expect the price to tag 1.09. As we can see, the price tag break but the reverse. Because we mentioned with if the price can break this one, the 1.09, the next level is one what we're looking for. But as we can see, the price couldn't tag, and because the one is the previous low. Okay, now we want to see how we can look at the trade and what's the next. In this case, we start with the higher time frame. We start with the daily chart. All right. As we can see, based on daily chart, still we are within this correction. The only question is whether the price can retest this low or not. If there is a breakout, how deep it can go, because we are looking at this correction. At least we have one, two, because right now we have one, two, three. Okay. Now we want to see whether we get what type of the flat we get. That means we have the both possibility. Either the price reverse from here or drop and break this low. We explain what type of the flat we're looking for in my last analysis. Okay, now we move to forward chart. You want to see how we can trade based on forward chart. First of all, the only thing is we mentioned if there is a breakout of 1.09, the levels, the next level is 1 following by 0.9. Okay, as we can see, the price break and reverse. Now how are we going to look at this? Okay, if I put this one, because in my last analysis we mentioned if this one we put in relative to this, we can expect for the running flat and next move down. As we can see, the price drop and break the previous low. Okay, now the question is this the reverse start of the reversal, or the price can retest reverse? This price can reverse and be part of this correction. That means this correction can be more complex correction, and this is not the start of the reversal for what. That means we can get one more drop. This is what we need to be quite careful, because we were expected this drop to be quite a bit more. All right, because we put this one in relative to this, but the only question is right now this is in relative to this, and this move is finished already, and this is the start of the reversal, or we're going to get the more complex correction here. Okay, in this case we move to 1 hour chart. We want to see how we can trade based on 1 hour chart. All right, based on 1 hour chart, the only way we can look for buy if this one turn to a flag. Then from them, if we get any buy setup with the break of this top, we start to manage it, because still we can expect this one turn to an if this move for one more drop. That's why right now we cannot buy it unless this one turn to a flag. Then we see if we can look for buy, we get the buy. Because why? As I mentioned, this one can turn to any of this correction for one more drop. And even in my last analysis I explained, maybe this one can start to drop similar to what I draw here. For sure, if we get this kind of the move, any reversal can give us really sharp. And even that's why I mentioned, if you want to look for buy from here, if we get any trade setup, we take it. But what we want is the sharp move. If the price is moving the way it's moving the corrective, we take out the trade because of the possibility for one more drop. Okay, by the way, and one more things I need to highlight here. If we put this one in relative to this, and if we refer to the indicators, we have a divergence. And this is another reason is if we get the buy setup, we can look for buy in case this is the start of the reversal. Anyway, we just wait another a few hours. We see whether we can get the flag. If we get the flag, we can look for trade, or even the traders, if they don't want to buy here, for example, by having entry above this correction, maybe they can put the entry above here or there in case the sharp move, in case the price move as a with a sharp move. Because the reasons I'm mentioning about that, because as I mentioned, we don't want to buy within this correction and then this one turn to a one more drop. Okay, but it depends on the traders how they want to look for, the strategy they use to buy. But for me, I prefer to get the flag here. Then from there, if I get any buy setup, I will take it. But what I want, sharp move. Anyway, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. Thanks.